Hi everyone, hey, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I just have two things that I want to cover with you today. The first one is we're all aware of rates having risen substantially over the last 3-4 months. Rates at the end of December were, if you're looking to take out conventional financing, great credit, you're probably looking somewhere, no points, looking somewhere in the high twos in December. And today we're looking mid-4s, so with that same financing. So that can be a shock for some of these pre-approved buyers that you may have. So they may want to just touch base with their lender to essentially get an idea of, hey, what does my payment look like today versus what it looked like a few months ago. And I can give you an idea on that. If somebody had a rate that was in the high 2s back then, and they're looking today in the mid-4s-ish, that payment is going to be about $100 higher per 100,000 that they borrow. So if they were borrowing 500,000 back in December, and that's what they were pre-approved for, and assuming that their financing was going to look like it did back in December, we fast forward to today, they're borrowing 500,000, but now financing and rate is in the mid to upper 4s. That payment's going to be about $500 higher per month. So we want to make sure that any of these buyers understand that, any of these borrowers understand that, so they're not totally blindsided if they haven't updated their pre-approval in a little while. Second point is condos. So Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac came out with some additional questions that they've added to the condo questionnaire. So if you're looking at helping a client purchase a condo, just be aware that there's some additional questions that have to do with deferred maintenance. And the question is asked of the HOA management company to fill this out in the condo questionnaire. And the question essentially, there's a few questions, but they essentially revolve around, is there any deferred maintenance that could compromise the structural integrity of the project? And this all stems from the tragedy that happened in Florida a while back when the condo collapsed and all those people lost their lives. It was horrible. And so this is a new question. And these questions, some HOA management companies do not want to answer these questions because of potential liability. All they're doing is making a subjective evaluation and saying, no, there's no, deferred maintenance. And if they say, yes, there's deferred maintenance that could compromise the structural integrity, now that loan's not going to get approved through Fannie or Freddie. So it causes a difficult dilemma. So you're going to have to be a little more careful with condos. There is a little bit of a way around this, that if the project is non-warrantable, so doesn't get approved through Fannie or Freddie, we can look at doing an Alt-A loan. The rate's not going to be as good, it's going to be a little higher, but they don't ask the structural integrity questions. So they just have kind of a standard condo questionnaire that omits that new overlay of questions that Fannie and Freddie has required. So hopefully that information has been helpful to you. If you have a situation or scenario you want to run by me, feel free to give me a call or shoot me an email. I'm always happy to hear from you. And thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you have a great week.